Okay. I'm here. A little late, but I've made it. Sorry for the wait, everyone, once again. Let me just wait for the lobby code. Hopefully we have a hype matchup today with Lycands and Firebirds. I wouldn't like to have it any other way, but a hype matchup. Until then, we'd be vibing. Got the tunes going. You know how it is.
Yo, Bing, did you see you were in Indy's video?
I was. I've been pinged so many times. I'm glad other people also saw it and didn't bother pinging me. I appreciate it. I forgot I was muted on Discord. Yes.
Yeah, I was watching it last night and I was like, wait a second,
That
that's big.
that's me.
Playing some cracked Espeon. I'm pretty sure you got like a 4K in the video too. I was like, let's go.
Popping off. I played the most crucial defense top lane.
I didn't get to watch, so I like quit watching the video like right whenever Ray fight started. So I need to go back and finish it.
Oh, that's when I was playing defense.
Was it?
Because I think we never had a Ray fight. It was all just trying to back cap.
Oh my gosh. That was I kite scrimmed DMG
Mhm.
like Monday I think it was, and our game 3 it was the final score was literally 106 to 86.
Uh,
It was so upsetting. We lost that one too. I was very upset
Damn.
about it. But they banned my Hoopa, so I was like, dang, I don't really know what to do here.
I always find myself playing against Indy. I used to snipe him a lot, and I was like, I'm bored. Let me just play with buddies instead. And then I actually have people to play with, and I don't have to bother sniping streamers.
Yeah. I know, I used to get into games with Spraggles all the time, but every time I would get into a game with him, it's like he was trying some weird build or like trying to make a YouTube video. So
Yeah,
I was just like,
I don't think I ever tried sniping Spiggles.
oh yeah, they are late, aren't they? Is Lycands gonna take their first loss by DQ?
I wish it was snowing and not raining outside. Why is it raining? Isn't it like 30
Uh,
outside? That's
Bro,
35.
it's snowing like crazy here. It has been all week.
I want the snow. Why is it raining? It's supposed to storm? What the fuck?
Yeah, we're hardcore snowing here. I think we got 6 inches, and then yeah,
Oh, I'm
Monday.
jealous, bro. I just get a dusting every time.
Yeah, I live in Alaska, so it snows and it doesn't go away until May.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You've been told that you're hogging all the snow in the Twitch chat. Save some for the rest of us, bud.
All right, I'll send it south.
Just throw a snowball across the continent, why don't you?
We got snowmen everywhere here.
Oh, it's packing snow?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh
hype.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't get above like, I don't think it gets above 32 for the next like couple months.
Yeah, it'll be like mid 20s is like an average temp.
Yeah, so it's actually 32 exact right now.
Wow, that's perfect packing snow.
The best part too is we don't get ice really.
Damn, I only get ice.
Yeah. Like we'll get it like towards April once it starts to melt a little bit and then freezes overnight, but for the most part we don't get ice.
Yeah, I'm just outside Buffalo. So
Oh
I
man.
would get the snow, but I'm far enough away from the lakes that I don't get any of it, and it just turns to ice. It doesn't like. We get the rain, which would be the snow in Buffalo, and then it just melts. It's always rain and ice. It's the worst.
Dude, I don't think this game is happening.
Oh no.
Because well,
That's so cringe.
Vendetta's online though. It's kind of weird. Isn't Ponyta supposed to be casting with you?
Um, what is their name? Hyrekia, the prancing Ponyta.
Prancing Ponyta.
I don't think I've talked to them really. Maybe like one stream. I don't want the
Yeah.
Lycands to be DQ'd. They're fun to cast. So is everyone. I don't want to leave anyone out.
Nah, you can say it. Ikite's the most fun to cast.
Wow, totally unbiased.
It's only because we play Zeraora. You see the Zera come out and it's like, yes!
Some hype. God, I hate this Halloween event. You just claim like 5 coins, 5 item enhancers, and then you go back, and then you claim
Exactly.
something else in the second tab, and then you go back, and then you claim something else in the second tab.
Hey, you just got your background though.
I did indeed get the background. I don't know if I don't think I'll change my background on my profile for a while though.
Yeah, I've had the same background on my profile for probably a year now.
Waiting for Lechonk to be added as farm.
Oh
He's
my
gonna be
gosh,
the
that would be
objective right in the middle, right there.
I'd be so happy with that.
Any homies spooking on my profile? No, they were all from yesterday. And APIs.
A lot of anonymous people looking at your profile.
It's a lot of API ones because every third access puts one on there on your profile.
Oh, like when someone searches you on API?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The next mon that's being added is Meowscarada.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll get
Sweet.
Metagross later that month, but I doubt it.
That's what who was it? Teeds, I think, posted a video leaking some of the Metagross moves.
Yeah, we have like moves leaked and stuff like that.
But it's just not confirmed that it's Metagross.
Like, we're pretty sure it's Metagross because I think El Chico Eevee leaked a bunch of mons that had like the moves named after them. Or have like evolution lines and stuff like that, and would have that mon listed. So we're waiting on like what is the mon's name again? Tropius and Metagross.
Mm. I really want Magikarp and Gyarados. I just think I think it'd be so awesome to just like evolve at 4 or 5, but
Useless
have to
ass
play
mon
Mag.
for the
Yeah,
first 4 minutes
just
that just knows tackle
yes,
and splash.
yes. I think it would be awesome because we
And
already
and,
have
and then at
Splash with
4 learns Dragon Dance.
yeah, Dragon Dance Waterfall. That's got to be the
It's just a
moveset.
buff. It's no mobility. It's just a buff, and you just
Mm,
spam it the whole game. It gives you mobility, attack speed, and damage.
I'm so here for it.
And then whatever, like your second move will be like Dragon Breath. And Dragon Breath is like a sure hit fucking. It'd be like what is it? Dragapult's Dragon Breath, except it's a sure hit.
Yeah, they have been really big on their short hits lately.
Yeah. I'd take
Lucy's
it.
cat. Oh my god. Max is over here. He said, I know, Max says if I let him, I don't make the decision on if Max plays bot attack. That is our bot attacker.
I want to be a bot attacker, but I'm playing tank. Big cringe.
I'll stick with my supporters.
I'm taking a backseat to one of my homies though, so I'm not that upset. He knows what he's doing. Appleton or Flapple? I don't think I'd want the Apple line yet. Give me like oh, I'm getting called. Oh boy.
now.
I see this.
So I don't know if you heard because I saw you deafened, but I'm glad this game's happening because if Lycons had to DQ, iKite would have played them round one. And I'm good with being on the other side of the bracket. We'll meet them in finals if that happens.
You're like, I don't want to see him this early. Come on, man.
And I really want the run back with past primates because I wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm going to jump out of here because I am not starting my caster arc yet. But I wish you the best.
Alrighty. We got Firebirds on the right. I get it right. Oh, I didn't predict it. Damn. Whatever. Vendetta ready. Both teams are ready. We're gonna get this show on the road. Sorry for the wait. And here we go. Let's get this show on the road. We're looking at Clefable ban? Hmm? Aw. No way are we seeing a Unite ban, right? Yeah. They're just shuffling around. Maybe we'll see another Mew ban. And there it is, against the Umbreon ban. Wow. Lycan prediction 2-0. First pick for Lycan. Intel, very solid first pick. And what do they choose to counter? They go with the Slowbro, very classy. I see you. And Mimikyu is the second pick. Wow, early pick for this bad boy. Firebirds playing super aggro there with that Mimikyu second pick. There's the Blaziken, a solid pick as well. And the Hoopa, the best support in the game currently. May have the next best support for the most part, with Blissey and the A9 as the attacker. We should do pretty well in the Blaziken here. And this Crustle. Mid, I ain't taking no bet with it, Hoopa Invade. Those should be every game. If you ain't doing it, you ain't doing it right. And the Glaceon. Okay. So we have Glace Jungle on the side of Lycands. Firebirds picking up another mage here in the Venu, which looks like they're running Petal Drain unless they swap with someone else. And not sure if you want Scarf on that. It's quite strange. Amp is such a strong pick on Venu. So seeing that Rapid Fire Scarf is kind of cringe. Yep. He's changing his build as we speak. I think the Venu will get a fair amount of buffs here mid. I don't think it's that bad. I'm sure we got some skill on both sides here. Damn. Double supports. This is not carry Crustle. Blue Ribbon Crustle. Love to see it. I'll give you my prediction for the Hoopa healing. I'm going to give 38k healing on the Hoopa. But otherwise, these drafts don't look super in the favor of one another. Mimikyu looking huge here for that dive, but it's going to take a bit to get online. As we might have a disconnect here. Did I see that right? Neve? I'm not being told to stop. So this game will go on. So we have our Inteleon here just starting very late. Crustle still grabbing the buff and grabbing both berries. That's tough. And I will secure that. But stalls are enough time for this Inteleon to come back into lane. And they do grab that, I believe. This Crustle putting in the work. Intel not able to get it with the stun. As all the bees just go disappear bot lane. Top lane looks like just a trade of damage. And looks like a fair amount of the bees went to the side of Firebirds here. A little yoink. Keeping the Firebirds off their pad for a second by the Combuskin, but not quite enough. Hoopa just sitting there on 1 HP. And they use the portal for damage. I'd be careful if I were you. This Mimikyu is going to do some big damage. Oh my god. That HP and the middle bees already came up too here. Too focused on this top. Shay getting caught out a little bit here. And there they go. So yeah, this Intel solo bot lane. Looking for the farm to come back up. This Glaceon just coming in with their Icy Wind. And Freeze Dry. Big damage. But this Crustle is chunked. Most of the bees look like they go towards the A9 here. Crustle trying to make sure they don't go anywhere. But the bush saves him, but he goes out of the bush to deal damage and dies. Hoopa gets a nice back there for 3 of their teammates. As we have a Combuskin 1v1 in the Mimikyu top lane. Watch the health bars at the bottom of your screen. This Regirock gets shredded. And it goes to the Glaceon. The beam does land, but is quite early. A snipe shot lands. There's the Glace ult. But their teammates are just chunked. Huge X-scissor by the Crustle. This Crustle goes down to the Egg Bomb. I think they would have died to the Sludge Bomb, but so much damage. I see this Mimikyu dominating top lane against this Blaziken, but is unable to bring out what they need here. Oh my god, no way! Does get the kill on the Blaziken, but they whiff their Shadow Claw, and that's going to knock him out there. And this A9 gets caught out for trying to kill this Hoopa, who flashes and does not walk back into their own portal. They got one here, though. As this Regirock gets burned by this Glaceon. Crustle slowing down this Blissey to make sure they don't secure. This is left on 1. No one's able to get there. Shay ults the Mimikyu to see if they can survive. Still full HP. So we have Inteleon stay down with that Slowbro. Glace ults onto Pad. The Vino ult comes out and kills the Glace. And that's a full reset. They do get some comeback XP for this Venusaur on the Glace. This Mimikyu tries to go in on 3 people here. That might be too greedy for greedy. And they are indeed dead. As this Blissey doesn't have anywhere to go. A solid overcap on the side of Lycands. This Intel is in the game, waiting for this Regirock to be ripped for them. They don't need to do anything. They can just wait to secure. And there's another Glaceon ult. Just insta-kills the A9. And this Vino just walks off Pad. I think they just died to this Glace. Yeah. Very strange maneuver by this Venusaur here. Yeah, this Glaceon is just kiting and no one's able to do anything about it. Snipe shot lands in the A9. Oh, but this Mimikyu should feast on this Inteleon. Oh, but the CC is ginormous as we work for secure here. And the A9 grabs it with ult. Non-boosted with the freeze. He just got it with the raw damage. Beam comes out. All the ults are coming out here. Intel ult here to try and defend this Pad. As they miss the A9, but they do hit the Bliss. We do get another hit on the A9. And they secure the farm. I'm not sure if they hit the Slowbro there. The snipe shot damage is no joke as we watch this Mimikyu grab some farm top lane, grab ult again. Not sure I've seen a Mimikyu ult yet this game. See this Glaceon jumping into the jungle a little bit. A lot of CC there. I think Shay meant to use an Egg Bomb there, but he used heal and died. As this Blaziken gets chunked by the A9. For those that didn't know, if you're running Spec on A9, you want to run Blizzard first before Avalanche. You got the most damage that you can. So you don't. You also get the free CC. Push someone into it. This ball objective is not coming back up. This Regilucky looks like it's going to be taken by this Glace. There is a Venusaur here, and they know it. And so this Hoop is doing a good job of zoning it here. You see some positioning here from bot lane, from both teams. This Inteleon does have some poke here, and no one on the right side team is in position to poke yet. This Venu is playing very passive. Looking into the Blaziken, it does not hit their beam. There comes the Mimikyu ult. And the Venusaur is getting just tackled by their own farm. The Blaziken just survives that and gets the kill. But they're being... the Rayquaza is being ripped. Not sure if the Slowbro can get in there. And that's it. I mean, Lycands just ripped it in front of their face. And I don't think Firebirds realized that that's what was happening. And Hoopa just ults into Pad. And that's a GG's. Very well played by Lycands. Overall, a fairly tame game, but that Ray fight went heavily in the way of Lycands, despite the very aggressive nature of the Blaziken towards the end there. give the game to the Lycands here. See if my guess for the HP healing was there. Oh, but Max, you've already seen the game. My prediction is before the game started. As Lycans take this game 1 in very safe fashion. Not a single person to contest that Ray. $59K healing on the Poopa. That was incorrect. As the Glaceon pops off with their damage stat there. Not a soul to try and prevent it from dealing damage. I think they got killed once by the beam during the top fight, but wasn't enough. Mimikyu was a huge play here, but not quite enough, as I believe Crustle and Hoopa were too much to allow for anyone else to have a focus on one of the backliners. And I don't know what to say about the Blaziken. He was all over the place. All right, for game 2 here. And we got another code. And we in here. And there's some trash talk going on, of course, in the chat while I'm not here. Understandable. What else am I to expect? And here we go. Starting game 2. And we're looking at a intel ban by both teams here. Wow, the pre-pick for Mimikyu? No way, right? We see a Mew first pick. Very classy. Looking at a Hoopa first pick as well. Hoopa Bro, very strong first couple picks as well. Can't go wrong with that. And we do have an Umbreon and Mimikyu. Mimikyu being a high prio, it looks like. This side of Firebirds. And of course, Umbreon being picked is no surprise. As we have a Espeon being picked. Plus Buzzwole. Ooh. Not much poke here. Maybe from Espeon if they decide to go Psyshock. We'll get that out. And a Wiggly. Looks like it's going to be Wiggly for some disruption. Oh. Do we see a Chompers? We see a Chompers. A feast on that Umbreon. Though this Buzzwole's going to have to really... has its job cut out for him, trying to get this Mimikyu out. And I'm not sure if they're going to hit the Zoro, but if they do, that's huge. As we see the Mimikyu swap to full heal. Very fair. Overall, it looks like the right side has a very balanced team, though Firebirds do have some poke with frontline and hella disruption to the Zoro plus Mimikyu combo. So this Mew should do crazy damage if the Buzzwole does not see them. Or the Garchomp gets close enough. Looks like we don't need any stops this game. Ready? No Intel AFK to start. So we have the Zoro jungle, of course. Hoopa invade, maybe? It's looking like it. Let's follow the Hoopa. Firebirds are clueless. I mean... they are going for their blue first. This Hoopa does get there in time. They flick back the confusion. The Mew gets the blue buff, and that's huge. This Hoopa is chunked. They do get the berry. I'm not sure if this Zoro gets out of this alive, but it's a close one. And it's one auto away, and he gets him. Big support from Mew bot lane. And the Buzzwole KOs the Mimikyu. And the... okay. This top lane of Buzzwole and Garchomp here, very dominant to begin with. I would not want to see this Gabite already. Level 6 Gabite top lane. And bot lane looking like... this Espeon has taken a lot, despite their stored power. As the Espeon secures that as well. Zoro coming in here. Uses their moves for farm. And if they go in here, they die. And the Slowbro stun is enough to deter him from doing any more damage here. As points rain in for the side of Lycands here. And top lane, Mimikyu is getting pushed back. CC going crazy by Buzzwole and Garchomp. And that might be too much. And it is. Garchomp just pushing everyone too far out. Zoro does get the pick on the Gabite there. Which is huge comeback XP for the Zoro. But this Gabite is almost 9 as we see these bees in the middle be taken just by Mew. They've been up for a while. And the birds are grabbed by probably this Mew over here who has 30 points. And more drop, they secure that as well. Espeon ult to survive there, leaving the Zoro on 1. As his Buzzwole stays top lane. Gigabyte just hits Garchomp here. As this Garchomp looks to probably rep this Regice, but they go for the team fight instead. As this Garchomp just brings everyone to him. The Buzzwole ult comes out. So does the Garchomp ult. And this pad probably will say goodbye soon. As you see a 14 overdunk. Regice is being poked by this Hoopa, who's level 7 already. Very dominant game to start by Lycands. See the Garchomp rips here. We do see a 3-man push bottom for 45 points, and they're just going to get it. Let's see if Firebirds try and go in here. They do try and push the pad a little bit. And this Mimikyu is getting poked. Goodbye, Mimikyu. This Garchomp's auto is doing too much. And they do decide to break this pad. Just make sure this Regieleki can go to tier 2 for no jump pad. Espeon secure, of course, despite it being stored power. And the levels are heavily in the side of Lycands here. Buzzwole not liking the idea of this push. There is a Garchomp just chilling here, though. Mimikyu using it on the Garchomp ult. Buzzwole comes out, gets the kill on the Zoro. And it crashes. 4 men are dead. And then Shay. As we see this top open up for a win con of the next Regieleki. This Slowbro looks like it should be caught out here, but here's a Garchomp just waiting. These autos are just going to do so much. And it's too much. The Zoro does pick up a KO on the Espeon on that backline there. This Buzzwole is just waiting though, and that's too much. And the Comfey might get out, and they do. Shay survives. As we see this Garchomp rip this Registeel, very much in the favor of Lycands. Hoopa gets KO'd top lane, not able to get back to their own portal. Buzzwole is just being chunked. The big secure for this Registeel, but I don't think it's enough. But this top objective is everything for Firebirds here. If they don't secure this, that's a problem. As they ult the Zoro, who gets double Comfey healed. The Zoro ult doesn't kill the Espeon with a good eject there. You do have Surf Plus, to be a lot of damage. Mew ult comes out. As this Garchomp is just forcing this little bubble. That's too much. Hoopa ult does come out top lane to bring everyone in. This Mimikyu is our last hope to try and secure this, but, I mean, it's support and tank to try and secure. Mimikyu doesn't even try and take it. And Lycands have a huge win con here if they just walk this in. Though if you waited a little bit longer for this Regieleki, you just walk this into home pad for double points. Just gotta do some chip damage, and that's all you need. Regieleki applying pressure. Lycands rightfully trying to push this bot pad at the same time. As this Hoopa gets out with the Zoro hitting it. KO's come out bottom. Umbreon's gone. Buzzwole getting surfed away. And that bot pad is gone. They got to be careful, though. If they're not very cautious how they go about this fight here, it might just be GG's. Though it is a 360-point lead, 70-point lead, 68-point. And we're watching a lot of people just go down here. And that's a 5-man gone. Lycands look like they take it 2-0 here, unless they leave Ray up. And even so, that might not be enough. To see over 500-point lead, well, 490-point lead, and now the Ray is taken. There is no win con on the field. There's not enough points in the map. In dominant fashion, Lycands take it 2-0. GG's to both teams. Game 1 could have gone in the favor of the Firebirds there if they decided to go for Ray Pit. But that game 2... So the late game scalers outscaled the early game scalers, and that was it. Garchomp, almost 90k damage as expected. Well, unexpected to start the game, but as the game progressed, it's too much for the Firebirds to deal with. Well, hope to see you guys again soon. I'll be around this coming weekend for more games.